Hello, my beautiful collective. There is an illusion that is about to be completely shattered. And the angels are showing me the scene from Divergent. It's from the first movie where Tris is injected with whatever that is. It like alters your mind, and I think it like opens your subconscious, and you go in and it shows you like your worst fears. And so there's this fear that she has where she's afraid that she's going to drown. She's in this, they're saying Shark Tank. Shark Tank can be significant because that came through, but it's like this tank that fills up with water. If you've never seen Divergent, and she taps on the glass. Divergent is actually very significant here. She taps on the glass and it like the illusion like completely shatters. But later on, as she goes, or when she comes out of this, Four, which is the man that puts her under and when that injects her, he says, "How did you break the glass?" And she's like, "I just broke it. Like, I just wanted to break it and I broke it." She just tapped on it, right? And it broke, right? Which isn't realistic. And so Four is like, okay. So this is when he realizes that she's neurodivergent, because that's not something she's supposed to be able to do, but she realizes that it's an illusion. And so she literally says to herself, "This isn't real. This isn't real." Like, she realizes that she's in her mind, and she breaks the glass. And other people can't do this, but she can do it because she's divergent. And so I think I went off on a little bit of a tangent there. So Four tells her, okay, you have to do this strategically. Like, you have to use your jacket. She ends up using her jacket when she actually goes to trial and like shows them that, you know, she's not neurodivergent, because this is why these trials happen, right? So they can't know. You guys see that orb? Hey, Spirit. They can't know that she's divergent. And so she uses her jacket in the final trial to like stuff the glass, so that they don't know that she knows she's not, like, she knows that she's not actually in this like dreamlike state. She's in her subconscious, right? Anyways, the point of this is your Tris in this what are we gonna call this? In this scenario, you're Tris, right? And so I'm hearing your brain doesn't work like other people's. I really think that you guys have a high IQ, or that you resonate with being neurodivergent, maybe ADHD. Your brain doesn't work like other people's. I'm hearing you have a very high level of consciousness. If you're watching this, you see through illusions. I'm seeing the High Priestess card, right? I'm hearing you're very spiritually inclined. You see through people, you see through systems, you see through this world, and you're meant to use your abilities. I really just heard psychic abilities. Some of you guys are really psychic. You're meant to use your abilities to shatter illusions, and you're about to shatter your own illusion is what I'm hearing. You're about to shatter your own illusion. I'm hearing there's something that you've been waiting for. You could have been waiting for a solution to a problem. You could also resonate with being someone who was previously in kind of a victim mentality. Even though I really hate using that word, but you know, you could have seen the world as happening to you instead of for you. You could have been that way. I'm hearing like years ago, or a couple of years ago, whatever the case is for you, excuse me. And now your abilities are heightened, and you're seeing, I'm hearing you're seeing through your reality. You're seeing through the illusions. I'm also hearing you no longer want to participate. There's something about you pulling back your energy, or I'm hearing like secluding yourself in a way. You could have actually went through a period of time where you didn't really want to talk to people, or a period of isolation. And this helped you. Yeah, they're showing me that scene again. This helped you to shatter the illusions that you were previously living in, right? I'm also hearing a vacation could have shifted your mindset in some way. They're bringing to my attention the fact that, you know, sometimes people go to other parts of the country, and, you know, because I'm in Alabama, I'm in the US, and so there's this very how do I say this? There's this Western mentality, I guess is what you would call it, where a lot of Americans they can be a little self-absorbed sometimes. They can really only think about themselves. And so a lot of times when people go to other countries, like certain perspectives that they had of the world or illusions that they were under are completely shattered, because it's like they get a what's it called? Like a cultural it's like a cultural shift that they go through. I don't think that's really what it's called, but I think you know what I'm talking about. I'm hearing like you see the cultural divide or something. So you could have went to like another part of the country at one point or recently. I said another part of the country. You could have went to another country and your perspective shifted, or you could have went on a vacation and like, I'm hearing like ran into someone and like you had a conversation or something and your perspective shifted. That came through very specific, but the illusions are shattering, okay? There is something that you cannot go back to. You cannot go back to an old way of thinking. You cannot go back to an old way of being. And I'm hearing your eyes are opened. I'm also hearing you can see now how you've kept yourself small. You can see how you've been holding yourself back, and you can no longer live within this illusion. And that can be uncomfortable as well. You could be going through moments of uncomfortability. I'm hearing scared of yourself. There could be moments where you feel scared of yourself, or I'm hearing scared of your abilities because you're seeing things so clearly now. And now they're showing me that scene of Triss where she gets on the what's it called? It's like like they strap her to it, like she sits in the straps. If you've never seen Divergent, this might be hard for you to comprehend, but she gets in these straps and they wrap around her like stomach, and like so she's like this, and it, like she goes down, and like she's going over the city and like in between buildings and everything. They're showing me that scene, and so she goes down and then she almost forgets to pull the brake on the back. And so she almost hits the wall, but she like brakes just in time. And they're bringing to my attention like divine timing. Like, I love the way that this message is coming through. You're someone who is meant to know themselves in a way that a lot of people on this planet don't get to know themselves. And with this analogy they just gave me, or this scene they just gave me, I'm hearing you could have went off the deep end, but you didn't. Like there could have been, they're showing me like multiple pathways, and they're saying these are timelines, right? And so you could have went down a specific timeline, and you could have turned out a specific way, or you could have kept going down a certain path, going in a certain direction, and this could have been detrimental to you, detrimental to your soul, detrimental to your spirit, and you chose a different pathway. And I'm also hearing you're about to choose a different pathway as well. So this like shift could have been recent, but there's something about you recognizing yourself and seeing yourself so clearly. And it's like the moment where Triss pulls the brake, and she's like this far away from the wall. And so it's like I'm hearing like you figured it out just in time, or you shattered the illusion just in time. You chose a different path just in time. And now the movie Moment in Time is coming through. Isn't that a movie? What is the name of that movie? Moment in Time. Okay, let's pull some cards. Y'all, look at these. I want to show y'all the glasses I got today. No, I'm going to show y'all all 3 pair, okay? Intermission really quickly. Y'all. Is she not a stunner? Look at they're so cute. I thrifted them actually. I love a good thrift. I'm about to show you these other ones real quick before I finish the message. I want to show y'all before I forget. Look, I love things that are futuristic. Y'all, this is such Aquarius rising core. Like, this is giving with like that right outfit. I'm like really getting into fashion right now. You're either gonna love these or you're gonna hate them, I feel like. I love them. And then these. Y'all know I want a motorcycle, right? These are gonna be my motorcycle glasses. Y'all. Oh wait, are they crooked? I don't y'all. Which ones are your favorite? Okay. I had to show y'all. Okay. Yeah, I went shopping today and got a few things. My friend's birthday is coming up. We're gonna be going out, so I had to get a new outfit. But okay, let's get into the message. I just heard cinnamon rolls could be significant. I'm seeing like a pastry shop. Is that what it's called? A bakery? I'm seeing a bakery. Bakeries could be significant. Sweets could be significant. Someone here could have a sweet tooth right now. I'm also hearing the song Imposed by Bad Omens, which is a song about like recognizing in what ways you're still guarded. I think is part of the, I listen to them so much sometimes I forget like what each song is about. But I'm hearing the part, what's it say about me if I pull away and I push everyone away? On borrowed time, you know I can repay. Yeah, I'm hearing that part. I'm hearing you guys are ready to open yourself up to more. I'm hearing like open yourself up to friendships, open yourself up to love. There's also an illusion shattering when it comes to your identity as well. I'm hearing you could be someone that thought you were more like extroverted or thought you were more introverted. And like now you're recognizing you're like in between or like the opposite. That's coming through. I actually had a conversation with a friend today, and she was telling me about how she kind of went through a time like I did where she was alone for a while, which I was very alone for like a year. Like I only talked to like my immediate family. And she was saying how after that it was hard for her to socialize again. And I kind of had an epiphany where I was like, I used to be like a people person too. Like I used to like always be out and about, always be around people. And after I went into that period of isolation, it was really hard for me to connect to people again or make friends again. In human design, I'm actually a 2-4, which is like an introverted extrovert. So like I'm actually like half and half, but I lean more towards introversion, and I think it's like a form of self-protection. So I'm saying that because I feel like you guys are like gonna have revelations, or you're about to have a revelation, or maybe you just did, about certain parts of your identity. 2 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is giving revelation to me. Things becoming more clear for you, clarity coming in. Also just heard you're no longer trying to escape. There could have been vices that you leaned on to escape, or there were maybe parts of yourself that you didn't want to face, or things that you were going through that you didn't want to face, and like now you're ready to face them. Now you're ready to see things clearly. Now you're ready for those illusions to shatter. I'm hearing it's because you can handle them. Like you're ready for this next chapter. I just heard King's Road. Someone could live on a road called King's Road. That came through very specifically. I've never gotten a road before. King's Road. That could also be a movie reference, a show reference. Okay. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. I just heard you're tired of being tired. Is this in reverse or upright? I can't tell because of the way it fell. I hate when it falls like right in front of my, okay, it's upright. Okay. Yeah, I heard you're tired of being tired. With this, I'm getting you ready to open yourself up to something new with these cards. We have the King of Cups, the Page of Wands, and we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing you're ready to open yourself up to something new. You're ready to see movement in your life. I'm hearing there could have been certain things that you were afraid of, or like, yeah, there could have been certain things that you were afraid to do, certain things you were afraid to say. I'm hearing like certain things you were afraid to create as well. I'm seeing books. Some of you guys could be writers or readers. Readers is coming through. You could love to read. Yeah, I'm hearing like you're entering you're entering a period of self-discovery. Like, you're ready to learn new things about yourself. I'm hearing you're not afraid of yourself anymore. Like, you could have been afraid to dive into certain aspects of yourself, certain parts of your psyche. You could have been afraid to lean into certain concepts or like aspects of yourself is what I'm getting. Like, spirituality is coming through as well. You could have been afraid of certain parts of spirituality. I'm hearing like your psychic abilities or your ability to read people, your ability to manifest, but you're ready for new now. You're not afraid of your power anymore. I also just heard with this King of Cups, like, you're emotionally available to the divine is what I'm getting. Like, you're open to signs, you're open to your guides maybe in a way that you haven't been before. I also just heard you're realizing that you don't have to do this alone. You could have, I feel like you know that you're not alone, but there could have been times where you leaned more on your own. I'm seeing the 10 of Wands. You felt the need to carry everything alone, and you could have really struggled with your faith or felt like you were the only person that can move yourself forward, or you're the only person that could figure it out. But I'm literally seeing someone like ask for help, like someone saying, hey, like, I need help. I saw that in the last reading too, that vision of someone like just looking up at, you know, the sky as if they're talking to the universe or talking to God and being like, hey, like, I need help. Like, can you please like give me a sign or like help me to understand what's going on? And so I feel like you're opening up more at this time. And you opening up more and being ready for this new energy is also what's bringing in this clarity, right? This clarity is coming in because you're open to it. The illusions are shattering because you're open to seeing things exactly for how they are. I'm hearing revelations are coming in. I keep hearing like seeing more signs and seeing more synchronicities. I also keep hearing you're not afraid anymore. I'm hearing you're ready to do what you got to do. That card fell on the floor. Okay, let's see. Two of Pentacles. I'm hearing you're more balanced at this time. There's something about you being more balanced when it comes to like maybe your social life and your practical life, or being more balanced in your endeavors, whatever those endeavors may be. Work could be significant here. More balanced in work. Maybe you are overworking and now you're giving yourself more time to relax and take breaks. That's coming through. Twos could be significant. You could be seeing 222. That's about partnership. That's also about alignment. The second house is also ruled by Taurus. That has to do with money. Okay. I keep hearing you're ready, man. This energy is similar to yesterday's. Like, I still feel the momentum, but it's more grounded. Okay. We're going to get to those in a second. We had the Four of Wands come out. Celebration. I just heard harmony and love again. Harmony and love. Opening yourself up to love. In all forms, love from the divine, love from an actual lover, love from friends. This is actually what's creating balance in your life as well. That you're more open right now. You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing for some of you guys, you could have went through periods of time where you were a little ungrounded. You could have really struggled to ground your ideas into the physical, or you could have really struggled to, I'm hearing, find pleasure in the mundane. That's coming through. There's something about you not feeling stable as well, and this stability had to do with that. Like, I'm getting maybe you were someone who leaned more into spirituality at some point in your life, or maybe you didn't lean into spirituality at all, and there was some kind of imbalance here at first. But now, because you are more grounded and you are more balanced in all aspects of your life, this is going to be changing. Okay, these cards feel weird. Is this upright or reverse? The way I'm sitting, like the cards are falling weird, so I have to make sure they're okay. Look at this. Yeah. With the Four of Cups in reverse, I'm hearing you're more open to it working out as well. You could resonate with having a fear of success that's coming through. And maybe that's also why you were afraid to be grounded. Because I'm getting like opposite ends of the spectrum here. You could have been someone who leaned more towards the practical life, but you're like the practical life wasn't as balanced because you weren't as like spiritual, and you don't have to label that as spiritual. It's more about like having faith and like being open to something bigger than you, like guiding you, or just like in whatever that way that looks like for you. And so you could have, wow, there's a lot coming through. You could have relied more on like, you know, material items or like the physical and like instant gratification. Like drinking, for instance, you could have really indulged in certain things, and this kept you maybe in the same cycles or the same loops. And I'm hearing like burnout as well. You got burnt out on this, and that's also what kind of stifled your finances or kept you ungrounded, because there was an imbalance there, right? And I'm also getting from the opposite side of the spectrum for some of you guys that are extra spiritual. Maybe you were more in the spiritual realm and like, you know, focused on learning new concepts and elevating your consciousness, and you weren't as grounded with what you were learning. So it took you more time to integrate maybe. And so that's why this Queen, a lot coming through with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So your stability was altered in some way, like you didn't feel as stable, you didn't feel as grounded. Now we have this Four of Cups in reverse. I'm getting that you're coming out of this at this time. You're coming out of this energy. And everything is balancing out, like spirituality, your practical life, your relationships, love, everything is balancing out at this time. We also have the Six of Pentacles. Pentacles are coming through, y'all. Six of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Also just heard you're ready to share yourself with others. Like you're ready for a new caliber of relationships. And this also has to do with your groundedness as well. And with the Hanged Man, I'm hearing people are seeing you differently is what I'm getting with these cards as well. People are seeing you differently. People are interacting with you differently. You could also be seeing other people differently. There's something about spirituality being a significant part of you relating to other people. Does that make sense? I feel like that's going to make sense to who it makes sense for. Yeah. I'm hearing you're ready to share your new perspectives with the world. You're ready to be seen. You're ready to be heard. Sevens can be significant. I'm saying sevens. 777, 717. I'm hearing you're ready to be seen in a new way. I'm hearing you're tired of the old. I really get this energy of burnout. Like y'all are really sick of like doing the same things, going in the same circles. A landlord could be significant. Someone here could really want to move. I'm also hearing dating. Some of you guys could be tired of dating or taking a step away from dating because it just feels repetitive or redundant and you're tired of it. I just heard like, send me my soulmate. Like, how do I relate to that? I relate to that part. For real. Word. Okay. King of Swords. And the Devil in reverse. I just heard you're no longer only allowing on logic to figure things out. That came through really clearly. There's something about you realizing that I'm hearing like I can't figure it out on my own. You could be asking someone for help soon. I'm seeing someone get down on their knees and pray. Someone here could have just prayed recently. You could need a solution to a problem right now and you're afraid that you're not going to get the solution. There's something here about you guys deepening your spirituality. Like I really feel like you're open more than you've ever been. Like you're ready to see things the way they're meant to be seen. You're ready for something new. Y'all, I didn't even recognize there's a butterfly up here. I'm really drawn to that butterfly. Butterflies could be significant. I'm seeing a butterfly tattooed on someone's hand. I actually want a tattoo on my hand. I get so excited, y'all, when like a channel comes through and I relate to it. I'm like, I want to connect. Sorry guys, I don't mean to pull like away from your message, but yeah, you're like, there's something about you balancing like logic and intuition. This came through in the other channel too. I think it was a couple days ago. Yeah, like you're no longer just relying on your mind. You're like, actually, like this shit is bigger than me. There's something bigger going on. I want to know what's up. Like, show me what's up. That's what I'm getting. Show me the way. Like, I'm ready for the illusions to fall. Like, I'm ready to see what I have to see. I don't care how scared I am. I don't care how confused I'm ready. Okay, even if it's confusing, even if I'm scared, even if I don't know what step to take next, like just show me the way. I'm getting like a full-on surrender here. A full-on surrender. Also just heard I don't want to take more than I can give. That just came through. Ace of Cups. And the Tower in reverse. The illusions are fading, y'all. With this Tower in reverse, that's what I heard. The illusions are fading. Y'all have come too far. Like, y'all have... There's something about... Like, there's a breach. That's the word that's coming through. You've breached a veil. You know what I'm saying? Divergent is so significant here, y'all. Y'all could really love those movies. I do. I really love those movies. I've seen them several times. But the third movie, I think it's Insurgent. It's the very last one. Where they go through the, they step through and it's like a veil almost, but it's clear. So like you can't really see it till you finally step through it and you're like, oh, I just passed through something, right? That's what they're showing me. And they're like, it's like they have to pass through this to get to the other side is what they're bringing to my attention. And they're saying like, you have breached something. Like you have to do something now to get to the other side and it's like, it's not like a doomsday type of energy. It's not like oh, if I don't do this, then everything's gonna fall apart. Or, oh, if I don't do this, then I failed. It's not really that energy. It's like, okay, I'm ready to breach this point. Like I have breached this point. Like that's okay. I'm ready for what's next. Even if the illusions are fading, even if this might not make sense right now, I'm open to seeing what's going to happen. I'm open to seeing things from a higher perspective. I'm ready for new. Okay, that's what's coming through with this Tower in reverse. And then with the Ace of Cups, this is going, okay, whatever you're breaching right now, whatever decision you're going to make with that Two of Swords in reverse, whatever conclusions you're coming to, there's about to be an overflow. So much emotional fulfillment. I'm seeing a tsunami wave again, like so many things are about to pour in and make sense in a way that you didn't expect. Like everything is, I'm seeing a spider web. Spiders could be significant. You could be seeing spiders more. I'm seeing a spider web. Spider-Man could be significant as well. I'm seeing like a child in a Spider-Man suit. You could have a child that loves Spider-Man. But with the Ace of Cups, it's like, I'm hearing like divine orchestration. You know how a spider weaves its web? Well, it takes forever for that spider to weave its web. And so that's what they're giving me. And they're saying, I need to slow down, y'all, I'm getting excited. They're telling me that there is something so much bigger. This message is so powerful. There's something so much bigger happening that you can't fully see it, and you couldn't fully see it, and you couldn't fully align with it until you allowed the illusions to shatter. Until you said to yourself, actually, I'm ready to be seen. Actually, I'm ready to see where I'm blocked or what's keeping me from moving forward. Actually, I'm sick of going through the same cycles. Actually, I'm ready for what's next. I'm ready to breach the veil, right? And that's what's, y'all, we get into it. I don't know what's happening in y'all's life, but there's a lot of changes, okay? There's a lot of changes. Even if it hasn't physically happened yet, it's happening. I'm seeing the High Priestess card. There's something so significant about spirituality here. Like, I feel like you guys are so connected to yourself, and if you don't feel super connected to yourself, you're about to. I actually heard you could have went through a long period of disconnection. Like you could have really struggled with your faith and believing in something bigger than you. I'm getting like a year. Like you could have had a year-long period where you were really down or you were really confused and you were unsure about yourself, you were unsure about your path. I'm hearing like unsure about your destiny, not knowing really how to move forward. And things just didn't make sense. And that could have really like hurt you in some way, like really stifled your faith. I'm also hearing people's true colors came out during that time as well. And maybe you're looking back on that time period and having like a revelation. But it's like you had to go through that to like begin to question things, begin to question your path, begin to question people in your life. And I'm hearing you're coming to a lot of conclusions right now. Like you're seeing things really clearly. I'm seeing someone like sitting at a dinner table or like sitting with people and like looking around and being like, this actually doesn't feel right anymore. And actually that kind of hurts. Like I feel that in my heart space. And we've been talking about the heart chakra. Like I feel like you're genuinely wanting things that nourish your heart, genuinely wanting people that nourish your soul, and you're not willing to settle. You're not willing to settle. You've breached the veil. Like there's an illusion that's shattering that you cannot keep from shattering with that tower in reverse. There's something that you cannot look away from right now. Even if you wanted to. Like I'm getting it's still gonna keep pulling on your energy. Whatever this is. Okay. Why did I feel the need to tap the deck again? Everything's for a reason. Upright or reverse, it fell to the side. So, well, it's coming out sideways. 9 of Wands, sideways. I'm hearing you weren't quite sure for now, but I'm sorry. You weren't quite sure for a while, but now you are. Now you are. There could have been something that you were wrestling with, like going back and forth with it being Wands energy, which is like creative energy, fire energy. This could have been a project. This could have been a creation that you were going back and forth with, and now it's moving forward, or it's trying to move forward. I'm hearing the energy is getting unstuck with this card sideways. The energy is getting unstuck. I want me to keep pulling. I don't think I've ever pulled this many tarot cards in one reading. Magician in the reverse. Hold on. Can you give me clarity on this card, please? Okay. I'm also seeing Transformers. Transformers could be significant. I'm seeing Bumblebee. I'm specifically seeing the first movie. You know what I'm seeing, y'all? I'm seeing... What is this card? I don't think that was meant to come out. Let me shuffle again. Hold on. Okay. I'm all over the place today. I'm seeing the fact that he was Bumblebee at the beginning of the first Transformers movie. He was like an old, worn down Camaro, and then he transformed like this into the new one. Like he scanned another car and transformed into the new one. I'm hearing you've transformed so much that you don't recognize yourself, or people don't recognize you. This also has to do with shattering illusions, right? Because people were under the illusion that he was like an old car and he was like a piece of shit. And then he scanned another car and he's like, yeah, fuck with me now. Fuck with me now, bro. That's the vibes. Oh, okay. Let me get clarity on this card. Spirit, can you give me clarity on this card, please? Okay. We have the Magician in reverse, and then we have the Three of Pentacles. I'm hearing you're not meant to do it by yourself. You're not meant to do it by yourself. A conversation could be significant. Someone here could be wanting to have a conversation with someone. Someone here could be wanting to start a project with someone. New York City is coming through again. Because with the Magician in reverse, this usually means that there's like some kind of energy that's stagnant, or like you don't have the resources that you need, or you feel like you don't. You don't have all the pieces of the puzzle. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, and this is about community, right? So it's like you're, this has to do with the heart chakra too, y'all. I really feel like your heart chakras are opening at this time. It's like you're recognizing that you can ask for help, or you can have that hard conversation, or you're open you're open to people. You're more open to people right now. You're more open to help. You're more open to, I'm hearing the unseen as well. Like, yeah, I also get like the divine with this card is coming through as well, which I didn't expect. But I'm hearing you don't want to build alone anymore. Oh, excuse me. Y'all, I really gotta get my acid reflux checked out for real. Okay. Interesting. We had the Justice card in reverse. And then we had the 10 of Pentacles upright. You have been through a lot of injustice in your life. And you're going to receive the justice that you rightfully deserve for your finances, through building something solid, through legacy is what I'm hearing. Family could be significant as well. Someone here could really want to have a family, really want to have kids. Dogs could be significant. I'm really drawn to these dogs right here. Someone could want a dog right now. I'm hearing moving to the countryside. Someone can want to move from the city to the countryside, or someone lives in the countryside. South Carolina is coming through. North Carolina. Kansas is coming through. Texas. New York, of course, is coming through again. Washington, D.C. is coming through. Okay. Okay. A lot of injustices that, oh, you had the Strength card on top of the deck too. Let's see. I know exactly what deck I'm getting, y'all. I also got this little stand right here, so when I'm doing readings, I could just pull out this, because I had all of my decks in the floor because I was trying to save money. And so I was like, I'm just wait, like I don't need anything for that. And then I went to shopping today and I got this little desk. It's not a desk, it's like a little thing. It's like a little drawer thing that rolls, and so I can put my decks in it, and I can just like open this drawer right here and reach for them, which is so convenient, because I was like taking all of my decks and like laying them out on the bed every single time because they were in the floor, and like I didn't want to have to keep getting up. But yeah. I'm hearing this is beyond logic. Like there's something in your life where you're like, actually, I don't want to be logical. Actually, I want to see the magic. Actually, I want to see what's gonna happen. Like I'm tired of being in the same loop. I'm tired of going through the same cycle. Something needs to change, right? I'm opening myself up more. I want to see what happens. I want to see where this leads. Some of you guys could be making a big decision soon. I love this energy. The reading's coming through so... Okay, that one's on the floor, y'all. It's tumbled on the floor, too. That's how I know what it's meant to... Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. You could be being guided to show up very consistently right now. Or you could be guided to really ask yourself what you want at this time. Like what you truly want. Like what your heart truly desires. Someone here could be guided to commit to someone as well, or you feel guided to get into a serious relationship. Like someone here could be getting serious about love, serious about their heart. Someone could be leaving a relationship soon as well. Your relationship could be going through some trials and tribulations right now. If you are in a relationship. I know that if the card isn't coming out, there's a specific one that wants to come out. Oh, I think that one wanted to come out. A win-win outcome is forecast. You know how we saw the Justice card? We have that Justice symbol there again. Libra energy. Full moon in Libra. Libra Venus is coming through. You could have a Libra Venus. I'm really drawn to the pink here as well. Pink is actually a color that means that you're open to love as well. Heart chakras are activating right now. I'm seeing a bunch of hearts light up green. That's what they're showing me. Hearts are being activated right now. And through these heart chakra activations, I'm getting that you're being more connected to the divine as well. You're connecting more deeply with the divine. A win-win outcome is forecast. whatever this is, like whatever you're getting clarity on, or whatever you're being, the energy was is trying to move, right? Whatever energy you're trying to move right now, whatever questions you're asking yourself, the outcome is going to be like a win-win outcome, okay? Things are going to work out. If you need confirmation, this is your confirmation. Believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible. Blue could be significant. You could be wearing blue. I'm seeing a blue hoodie. I'm also seeing blue nails. Someone here could drive a blue car. I'm seeing a blue car. Believe in the impossible. I also just heard no shortcuts. And I'm also seeing strawberry shortcake. I'm seeing a strawberry shortcake t-shirt. That could be significant. Someone's kid could also love strawberry shortcake. Believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible. I'm hearing that song by Fifth Harmony. Impossible. Impossible. Something that you don't believe can happen is actually going to happen. This is your confirmation. Something that you don't believe is going to happen is actually going to happen. Whatever you just thought of, that's what it is. I love you. I'm seeing hawks. Hawks could be significant. I'm seeing owls. I'm seeing the Harry Potter owl. Owls are divine messengers. Owls also represent wisdom. You're definitely seeing things from a higher perspective right now. I'm hearing that you're very wise. That throat chakra is opening, y'all. Y'all notice my throat chakra has been opening. Okay, there it is. Okay, confidence is your key to success. Whatever decision you're about to make, whatever energy you're trying to move, whatever you're being consistent in, confidence is the key, right? Show up fierce, show up like a lion. Lion energy could be significant. You could be a Leo. Yellow is significant here as well. The solar plexus chakra. You're getting upgrades to your solar plexus chakra that's coming through. This came out in reverse. Work through your fears. 4212 on my timestamp. I noticed that. So work through your fears came out in reverse. You could be resisting something right now. Or there could be some fear that you have that you're resisting. And if you just face it, then like everything's going to open up is what I'm getting. Everything's going to open up for you. This could be a fear of posting. This could be a fear of speaking your truth. This could be your fear of opening up to someone. I'm also saying my job. This could be a fear for asking for more, like asking for a promotion. Something about brand deals as well. There could be a fear of if you're a content creator, there could be shit. I'm stuttering again. There could be a fear of asking for more money. The spirit is like ask. Okay. Ask and you shall receive. Also just sort of fear of being who you are. Luck is on your side on the bottom of the deck. Luck is on your side. 777 is significant here. Sagittarius energy as well. You have Sagittarius in your big three. Split the deck to a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Okay. We're saying one more card from this deck. Okay. Oh, shit. Sometimes I watch my readings back and I'll forget that I said something, and then like in the last reading, I saw the Knight of Wands in my mind, and then later the Knight of Wands came out during the reading, and I was like, how did I not catch that? I don't think I was meant to catch it. Okay, I think that card wanted to come out, but if it's meant to come out, it'll come out. Because of the way that it was on my hand. If it comes out, yeah, that one flipped over. I think that's the one I saw too. Y'all, this card keeps coming out. There's something about your South Node. We have Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back, South Node. You guys are moving from your South Node to your North Node. And if you're struggling to move this energy forward, because we have the Knight of Wands come out sideways, if you're struggling to move energy forward, look at your South Node placement and look at the sign and look at the house, right? And even if you don't have money to like go to an astrologer, go to ChatGPT, like, and ask. I don't care, like, do what you got to do. Look it up on Google. Look and see what your south node is right, because that's your past life. That's the past life energy in your chart. It shows you what you did in a past life, and those are the traits that you're more comfortable with. Those are the traits that you lean more towards, and you're meant to move away from that south node and into your north node in this lifetime. So look at the contrast. You could even like look it up. How do I say? I don't know if you guys know how to look up your astrology chart, but you can just go to like astroseek.com and put in your information and then look and see what your north node and your south node is. You're meant to lean more into your north node at this time. That is I feel like that is really the key to you moving forward at this time, because this card keeps coming out. There's something about you embracing your north node right now. Embrace your north node and let go of those south node traits that you overuse, because we're meant to use those traits in this lifetime, but not overuse them, right? We need a balance between our south node and our north node. Whew, Spirit is speaking through me today. Okay, I'm getting kind of chilly. Okay. Let me see what other deck I want to use, y'all. Okay, I need to get more. I forgot to use that runes deck. Actually, I don't want to use the Citadel. I might use both of them. How long is this? Oh, we're at 46 minutes. Should I just been talking? Okay. Actually, we're going to do the Citadel. We're going to close it out with the Citadel. That card keeps coming out. There's something about your south node. I feel like that could really be the missing key for y'all. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. My leg is hurting. They're bringing to my attention the fact that I felt a little uncomfortable wearing this. I'm wearing this top, and I usually don't like, I'm not really like a super showy person, but I felt kind of cute in this today. You could be someone who used to struggle to like show up a certain way or look a certain way, and I'm not, well, hold on. Struggle to show up in certain ways, and like you're overcoming your fear by like speaking differently, showing up differently, doing your makeup differently, doing, you know, you're wearing different outfits. There's something about you really coming into yourself at this time as well. Okay. Citadel. I love this fantasy deck. I think I say I love this deck in every single video. It's okay. They're a part of my special interest, okay? Decks are part of my special interest. Don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me. We all have our quirks, okay? Why are... Dude, shit's about to happen because these decks are like... Okay. I'm gonna start letting y'all see the cards come out, because you can't even see the cards when they come out. I like for you guys to be able to see them so you know I'm not like bullshitting you. Okay. Whoa. Y'all, I think I'm gonna take this card because it was by itself. Yes, dude. So all of these cards were turned over like this, so like none were showing. This one was by itself. I said I was gonna take this one. The Catalyst, y'all. Okay. Radical changes, taking control. I'm seeing swords again. You guys are like, you're done, okay? You're done. You're leaving the party. You're leaving the town. You're leaving that city. You're leaving those people, okay? The catalyst. I think there's about to be a catalyst in your life. Like something is about to happen. Something is about to manifest. I'm really drawn to the runes here too. Hold on. That's weird, because I said I was going to use my runes deck and then I didn't use it. And there's runes on this card. It's like you think, hold on, because that's a message within itself. Everything is a sign. You could think about like, I'm hearing like giving up or like throwing in the towel, or you could have thought about doing something different, but like you're being guided to somewhere else. Like, how do I say this? It's like you could have thought you were going to miss out on something, or that you were going to do something wrong if you did something. I feel like I'm speaking in riddles right now. But what you don't realize is that the path that Spirit is guiding you on, the deck that they're guiding you to use, still contains what you've always wanted. It's a bar. It's a message. Okay. Why do I always say okay? That's like my STEM word. Okay. See? I didn't even mean to do that. Okay. We're going to read this one because I feel like it's significant, and then we're going to end that reading in the reading here. Let y'all get a look at it again. I just heard message in a bottle. I think that's a movie or a book. That could be significant. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Radical changes taking control. The catalyst. Let's see. Y'all, I'm so excited to see what this says. 28. Okay. Are we ready? The catalyst. Artifacts lay scattered across a table. History could be significant. Someone here could be a history buff. A diviner might be able to decipher their meaning, but to the catalyst, they are just a frustrating jumble of clutter. Wherever they go, they seems to be the insider of change, whether they intend to or not. They have toppled empires and ended the reigns of kings. Didn't I say something about kings earlier? And though something has always grown from the rubble, they're always left wondering what calamity comes next. Life does not exist in a state of stasis, and meaningful development only comes with change. Y'all. To resist it is to resist growth. You must become the catalyst that shakes the very foundations of life. You are the hurricane that blows the cobwebs from the corners. You are the bolt of lightning that topples the tower. You may not know what form this change will take, but change has to happen through upheaval, chaos, and destruction. You will be able to start anew. What? I'm so dramatic. Hold on. Y'all. No, because wait, hold on. That part, it says something about the tower card too. I was going in on that tower. What did I say about the tower? You are the bolt of lightning that topples the tower. Shit, where's the tower card? Whatever you're resisting, persist. But you're ready. You're ready to breach the veil. You're ready for the illusions to shatter. You're ready to be the catalyst in your own life. You're ready to make the change. Okay? I love you so freaking much. Thank you so much for being here. If you've been supporting me, like, I genuinely want to say thank you so much because y'all, I love to do this. Like, I'm really starting to realize how much I genuinely enjoy helping you guys, like, put things into perspective and move through whatever you're going through. I feel like doing these readings also helps me to see things that are going on in my own life. Like, when I do these readings for you, I'm seeing my own life reflected back to me as well. I'm just so grateful, and I'm so happy today, and I just love you. I love you genuinely. Like, thank you so much for being here. And I'll read all of you guys' comments. Like, you're my family, and I love you. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you. I really hope this resonated, and I'll see you in the next video.